Why are you a good alternative to Joe Biden? What are the main things you stand for that some of your counterparts don't?
I think that Joe Biden is seeking to ameliorate the stress of the average American. I, however, am reminded of the words of Eleanor Roosevelt when she said to her husband, Franklin, the alleviation of stress is not enough. We need fundamental economic reform. What I see is a country where people's lives are falling apart. Look at the poverty rate here in South Carolina, including the child poverty rate. We have the highest child poverty rate, the highest poverty rate period of any advanced democracy. We're the only advanced democracy that does not have universal health care. The president said that he would veto Medicare for all. We're the only advanced democracy that does not have tuition-free college and tech school, which we had until the 70s. In every other advanced democracy, my agenda is considered moderate, subsidized child care, universal paid family leave, guaranteed sick pay, and guaranteed living wage. That is fundamental economic reform. I don't believe we're going to beat the Republicans in 2024 by these incremental changes. Bidenomics, for instance. If you're one of 20% of the top earners in the United States, you are doing very well, and that's to be celebrated. But that 20% live on an island surrounded by a vast sea of economic despair. And that is as true in South Carolina as anywhere else. Now, we're told, for instance, this is a perfect example. Here in South Carolina, when Representative Clyburn, of course, for whom I have great respect in many ways, said that we should all vote for Joe Biden. He said, among other reasons, that the Democrats halved child poverty rate. Yeah, they did it. They did it with a child tax credit. And when that child tax credit expired 6 months later, they did not permanentize it. So I'm sorry, I don't think that Joe Biden, with all due respect, has enough to brag about to the average American. His claiming that the economy is doing so well is contradictory to the visceral experience of the majority of Americans. I also believe that you have young people who are not interested, many of them, in voting for someone who approved the Willow Project. The president says he's the climate president. Now, it's true that in the Inflation Reduction Act, there are some very healthy green energy investments. However, all of them are nullified. The benefits of all of them are nullified by the fact that the president has actually given more oil drilling permits even than Trump did. He has approved the $8 billion Willow project, $8 billion ConocoPhillips oil extraction project on the north slopes of Alaska. And you put those two together, plus the defense budget, and U.S. defense establishment is the single largest institutional emitter of greenhouse gases on this planet. All of the effects of this climate presidency are nullified. Young people see this.